The US-Iran ceasefire was a major move that the whole world was watching with hope. But now, it seems like that ceasefire itself is on the verge of collapsing. Let's see why that is being said. In April 2026, this ceasefire brokered by Pakistan has now fallen into a state of major confusion. The main reason for this is that more than 250 people were killed in powerful attacks carried out by Israel and Lebanon. So the question that arises is very simple. If there is a ceasefire, how are these attacks happening? The answer to this is the core of the entire issue. This ceasefire deal was communicated by Pakistan. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif stated that the ceasefire applies everywhere. That means everyone believed that both Iran and Lebanon had equal protection. But at the same time, the United States and Israel presented a completely different version. According to them, this ceasefire does not include Lebanon. This is where the major confusion begins. Iran believed that this was a broader ceasefire that included Lebanon. Therefore, they consider Israel's attacks as a violation of the ceasefire. But the US and Israel say that they have not violated any rules, because in their version, Lebanon is not part of the deal. This is what makes the crisis more dangerous. If there is no clarity in diplomacy, it will not create peace. Instead, it will make the conflict bigger. So what is happening on the ground now? Israel is carrying out strong airstrikes, mainly targeting Hezbollah positions. Lebanese officials say that more than 250 people have already been killed. There is serious concern about whether civilians are also included among the victims. Iran is taking these developments very seriously. They see this as a ceasefire violation. At the same time, the US and Israel are not ready to change their position. As a result, tensions are rising again. Now the biggest question is Pakistan the one to blame here? Some political analysts say that Pakistan has lost credibility as a mediator because a ceasefire deal is a very sensitive matter. Even a small confusion in it can create major problems. If the allegation that Pakistan communicated two different versions is true, it will be considered a major mistake in diplomacy. For a mediator country, the most important thing is trust. If that is lost, it will be a big setback for future negotiations. This has now made the Middle East conflict even more complicated. There is a possibility that US-Iran tensions will rise again. Lebanon is now turning into a direct battlefield. This situation is now moving from a regional conflict towards a possible multi-country war. Its impact will extend from oil prices to the global economy. Now, the final question, will this ceasefire survive? To be honest, the situation is very fragile. Mistrust, confusion, and ongoing attacks, all of these are weakening the peace process. One thing is clear, starting a war is easy, but creating peace is much harder. The whole world is now watching how this conflict will move forward. To understand major global events like this in a simple way, don't forget to follow the channel.